Okay, here is another object I saw on Plasticity's official Instagram account. It was something like this. I would like to recreate it, so let's start. Create a new document, delete the cube. Let's look from the top view, and I will create a center circle. And while dragging out that circle, I will tap and press 2 for having a diameter of 2 meters. And now I will create 2 lines, and I will use them to trim 3/4 of this guy, of the circle. Create these 2 lines and then press T for trim and delete the stuff we don't need. So we just need this quarter of the circle and these parts of the lines we have created. Now I will select this quarter of the circle and duplicate it, pressing Shift D, V for changing the pivot, snap the pivot to this end, press G and snap this end to the end of the first one. Now I press R for rotate and rotate while dragging along this axis. And if you press Ctrl, you can snap to 5-degree steps. And I want this 90-degree. And while this rotating gizmo is still active, I can rotate dragging along this circle. And again, press Ctrl for snap to 5-degree steps and rotate until you got 90 degrees. And now you can press OK. And now I press S twice for scaling and I press 0.5. So SS 0.5 for scaling this to 50% of its original size. SS 0.5. Boom. There you have it. And if we look from the top, we can Shift D, duplicate it, press OK, R, and V for changing the pivot. And I press R again, and again, press Ctrl for rotating in 5-degree steps. Again, until you got minus 90 degrees, press OK. Now let's select these. So the first circle we have created, this arc of the first circle, and these 2 lines, and duplicate them, pressing Shift D, drag this guy out. And now let's change the pivot of this guy, pressing V, snap the pivot to here. At this corner, press again G for snapping this corner to the end of this arc. And while the gizmo is active, again press R and drag along this red one, if it is red in your case, so along this axis basically, press Ctrl for snap to 90 degrees and now rotate along the x-axis by dragging along this green circle, if it is green in your case, but you get the point. Not the color is important, but the direction in which you are rotating. And press Ctrl for again snapping to 90 degrees or minus 90 degrees in my case. And I will duplicate this guy, pressing Shift D, G, grab this one and snap it here to the end of this arc. Press R and again rotate to the inside of this whole structure we are about to create. Press Ctrl, so minus 90 degrees in my case. Okay. The last thing we need to do is duplicating this arc. Shift D, G, snap it to this corner. While the gizmo is active, press R and rotate along this red circle. If it is red in your case, you know what I mean. Press Ctrl and snap to minus 270 degrees, which is the same like 90 degrees, and press OK. So that's what we have so far. Now let's go to face mode and select these areas, these light blue areas. This one, shift select the second one and the third one, and press Shift J and look what happens here in the outliner. If I press Shift J for patch hole and press OK, boom, we get our sheets. That's what I wanted. And let's extrude some sheets from these arcs. So I select the first one, I press E for extrude and extrude something like this. The distance isn't important, do the same with these guys. Now we are done with all the curves, we can deactivate them. And now comes the fun part, which is patching this whole thing. Again, in the video of Plasticity, they have used X-NURBS. We can do this one as well. So if we select these edges one by one, we cannot loop select because in this case it's loop selecting the edges of this sheet. So we have to select the edges one by one, pressing Shift. So if we select all these edges, all these 6 edges, and run xnerps, that's what they did in the video. We can give these edges, these smaller edges, these shorter edges, G1 continuity, and do it this way. Or if you don't have access to xnerps, we can do the same with patch hole. Press Shift J, and by the way, look what will happen here in the outliner. This will all become one because the patch hole command combines sheets. So if I press Shift J, by default it's G0 continuity. Switch the shorter edges to G1. So we have a tangency going on here. But the long edges, leave them at G0. And look what will happen here as soon as I press OK. Boom. These whole sheets become one sheet. Now we can delete these exceeding sheets. We don't need them any longer. Pressing Shift X. And now we can use the radial arrays. Look from the top view. Pressing F and then look for radial array. By default, the number of copies which is created is 8. We just need 4 of them, obviously. Punch in 4. And press OK. And if we select all these 4 sheets and join them, pressing J, mirror this whole thing, looking from the front view, pressing Alt X, and let's change this to freestyle, pressing F. My first reference point for mirroring is this corner. The second one is this corner. Activate union halves. And if you run delete redundant topology, and if you want, you can, of course, play around, select all these faces. The one at the bottom as well. Ctrl 2 for turning this face selection into an edge selection, and press BD. And that way you can fill it and get this funky looking thing, whatever it is. Peace!